All right, giving our praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, double honors to our leadership, the apostles, the elders, the bishops, GMS, Great Millstone, the true men of the Lord. Peace, mercy, and grace to the household of faith, the elect, beginning with the 144,000. And Shalom, and welcome back to another lesson. I just wanted to speak on this quote. I was inspired to discuss this because I feel like this is a very sound and a wise statement. And definitely worth applying, in these times that we're in, which is a time of great evil and darkness. Keanu Reeves once said, "I'm at a stage in life where I stay out of discussions. Even if you say 1 + 1 = 5, you're right. Have fun." Right? Because ultimately, man, we got the spirit of truth on us, the Holy Spirit, which gives us the truth and understanding of things, and we don't have anything to prove to people. And in this time where there's so much ignorance and darkness, really you can't get through to people, as our bishop, the bishop said, you can't get through to people at this point. You know what I'm saying? And that's prophetic. It's biblical that it would be like this. The evils would increase, and the evils would increase because the darkness, the ignorance, and there's nothing that we can do against that, right? Because in our zeal, speaking for myself first and foremost, I tend to want to correct falsehoods and pseudo shit and incorrect statements. And, I tend to jump on that and rebut those things, quickly and sharply. But it's actually, and usually it's not even profitable to do it anyway. It's just like a kind of like a reflex, but I want to work on, being more like this. And the point of this lesson, I guess I want to say, is that, it's actually prophetic that people would be in that mindset of the 1 + 1 = 5. Because, 1 + 1 = 5, it kind of flies over people's head. Here it is. We like, no, that's not true. Look, 1 + 1 = 2, and they're like, no, it can be 5. Well, I believe it's 5 sometimes. And, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even worth it, man. Because these people are giving up to these falsehoods. 2 Thessalonians 2:9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. This is talking about the Edomites. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. This chair hurt my back. And in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. You see? So who is responsible for the giving of truth? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai via the Holy Spirit, right? And that most people don't have it. All right, they just don't have it. You walk around these streets of Babylon, most people are ignorant. Okay? They don't have truth and understanding. They're not sound. They're not stable. All right. And this is all being saved. What? So not saved. This is all being set up so that they won't be saved. So that the condemnation and the judgments are justified. Because if they had the truth, they would be converted and what? Be healed. Right? Let's go to Matthew 13. And this lesson is just kind of like therapeutic. Because, man, us, again, being men of the Lord, being zealous, that shit can be vexing when you're dealing with so much stupidity and ignorance around you, and you forget that these things must be. Matthew 13:15. We'll start at 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he hath. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. You see? So this gross darkness is happening for the purpose of people not being converted. People think 1 + 1 is anything other than 2, or can be, so that they can't be converted. Converted transitively, to turn to. to cause to return, to bring back. All right. People are not being allowed to come back to truth. And when I say people, I'm talking about Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. They can't come back to the truth so that they can't convert. And I'm glad this car just rolled past me with this Valentine's Day balloon popping out the window. This is something else that prompted this lesson. I was just passing through the store and I see, Whole Foods just crazy busy. People buying roses and balloons and all this corny bullshit, man. This shit is so played out and so corny, man. But the Lord gave these people up to these illusions. Going back to that 2 Thessalonians in 2, and we're going to pick up at 11 where we left off. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. All right. Valentine's Day, this is a pleasure in an unrighteous thing. This is idolatry, man. What are you people doing out here? Oh, love. Do any of you understand the history of Valentine's? Matter of fact, let's look it up. What's the history of Valentine's Day, man? You don't even know what you're doing. The history of Valentine's. A holiday celebrated on February 14th. They exchange candy across the United States and other places around the world. Gifts between loved ones, all in the name of Saint Valentine. But who is this mysterious saint and where did the traditions come from? Look, from the ancient Roman ritual of Lupercalia that welcomed spring to the card-giving customs of Victorian England. Roman ritual of Lupercalia. How about that? Saint Valentine, who according to some sources is actually two distinct historical characters who were said to have healed a child while in prison and executed by decapitation. Saint Valentine's Day, as we know it today, contains vestiges of both Christian and ancient Roman tradition. Who was Saint Valentine and how did it become associated with an ancient rite? While some believe Valentine's Day is celebrated in the middle of February to commemorate the anniversary of Valentine's death or burial, which probably occurred around AD 270, others claim that the Christian church may have decided to place Saint Valentine's feast day in the middle of February in an effort to Christianize the pagan celebration of Lupercalia. Lupercalia was a fertility festival dedicated to Faunus, the Roman god of agriculture, as well as to the Roman founders Romulus and Remus. And then this is also so-called Ash Wednesday. Today is also what they call Ash Wednesday. And here in this place, you got all type of shit going on. You had the Super Bowl, you got, all type of madness going on here, man. But the Lord has this all happening so that people would not be converted, man. So the water to the Most High Yahweh for Yahweh Shai, who is the source of our conversion and our ability to be even to see what's going on and know the truth and not be Lord willing not to be walking down the same path and end up in the same destruction and as these people. I'm at that stage in life where I stay out of discussions. Even if you say 1 + 1 is 5, you're right. Have fun. You got it. This can save you and keep you out of trouble, adopting this idea. So Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.